Yeah, good evening. Just give me 5 minutes, we'll start. Okay. Hello. Okay, guys. So let's begin the session now. And okay, let the people join and starting up the session now. So, guys, so yesterday already we have seen the basic introduction about the Azure data engineering. So, am I audible, everyone? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
So, we have already seen the basic introduction about the Azure data engineering. So, as you know that the Azure data engineering is the bunch of cloud services wherein we have the following cloud services given here. That is, those are nothing but what are the cloud services? The first one we have it as the ADF, which we call it as the data factory. And then we have the ADB, that is the Azure Databricks. And then we have the Synapse. Okay. And then we have the machine learning. And even we have the Open AI, guys. Open AI. Likewise, even we have the one more that is service that is called as the Fabric. So these are all the basically cloud services given or intact into the Azure data engineering. So using these guys, as you know that we can perform the following jobs or the task. What are the tasks? We can perform the data migration. Guys, data migration, data migration. Then we have the data integration, data migration, data integration. Then we have the data summarization, data migration, data integration, data summarization. Then we have the data visualization. Okay, guys, data visualization. So these are the all the tasks we can perform it using the Azure data engineering. So, guys, what are data migration, data integration, data summarization, and data visualization? So all these we have seen yesterday. How does this all works? Okay. So now today we'll start with the next part. That is what is a data first of all. Guys, what is data? Data is nothing but basically the data is okay. We get the data, guys. What is it? We get the data from the various sources of data. So, what do you mean data? Data is nothing but what? Information. So, guys, we can say what is it? Data is nothing but what is it? Information. We can say what is it? Data is nothing but what? Information. So, what is information? Information is nothing but the data. So from where do we receive the data or the information? We always receive or we can expect the data, guys. We can always receive and we can expect the data, everyone. We can always receive and expect the data from where? From the various, the sources of data. The first sources we can say, guys, social networking sites. Social networking sites. So we can, guys, get the information from the social networking sites. Okay. We can get the information from the social networking sites. We can get the information from the social networking sites, guys. Okay. What are the social networking sites we, guys? We have it. We have the Facebook. Then we have the Insta. That is the Instagram. Then we have the Twitter, which we call it as X now. Okay, guys. And then we have what is that? Facebook, Twitter, there is Insta, and then you have WhatsApp. All these are nothing but, guys, we can say, guys, all these are nothing but what? Basically, these are called as what? Sources of getting the data. Where what kind of data will be generated at this particular level? So we can say, guys, we can get the huge volume of the data. We can get what is it? Huge volume of data. That means the very massive amount of data we can get it. So social networking sites is the one source of getting the data, guys. What are the other source we can have it? We can also get the data, guys, or the information. Data is nothing but the another name for the data. We call it as information. So we get it from where? From the social networking sites, and we can also get it from the banking applications, guys. What is it? Banking applications. We get the data from the banking applications. So what are the banking applications? Guys, banking applications are nothing but the applications which are used in the bank. Okay, the applications which are used at the banking sector. Okay, the applications which are used at the banking sector is called as what? Banking applications, and this will also generate the massive amount of data. What is it? Massive amount of data. So guys, massive amount of data. And apart from this, the very popular source, okay guys, apart from this, the very popular source and a very, okay, now the trending source of data, which we can expect, okay, that very trending source of data from where we can expect the data, that is called as what guys? Data or the information. We can get it from what's it? Data or the information, guys. Data or the information, we get it from the live streaming process. We get it from the live streaming process. We get the data from the live streaming process. So what is live streaming process, guys? Where the data is continuously recorded and the data keeps on changing every minute, every, okay, second, every second the data will change it. So what is it? What is that source where we can expect the data on the continuous basis, guys? You can say stock market. We can say the stock market, guys. We can say the stock market. So stock market is the source from where we can expect the data. Stock market is a source from where we can expect the data, guys. Stock market is a source from where we can expect the data. So guys, stock market is a source from where we can expect the data. Stock market is a source from where we can expect the data, guys. So now, what is it we have it, everyone? Okay, what is it we have it? Stock, that is something but stock market. So here, this stock market, or we can say the live cricket matches going on. Okay, so all this is called as what? Live data, where from where you get the live data, guys. Okay, so this data is nothing but it is called as what, guys? This is called as what? Big data. So guys, big data. So whether you say it as a huge volume of data, whether you say massive amount of data, or we can say it as a big data, guys, it's one or the same. It is one or the same, guys, nothing else. It is one or the same. So we can expect the data from the various sources of data. We can expect the data from the various sources of data, guys. We can expect the data from the various sources of data. Okay, guys. So here you can say, guys, big data. So now when we talk about the big data or the massive amount of data, okay, guys, or the massive amount of data, this data is classified into three categories basically. This data is classified into three categories. What is that? The first one we can say, guys, structured data. The first one is called as what? Structured data. And the second one is called as what, guys? Semi-structured data. And the third one, we can say it here as what's it? Unstructured data. Unstructured data. So guys, we can have the structured, semi-structured, and unstructured. So these are the types of data we can have: structured, semi-structured, and as well as unstructured. Now let us try to see all of them. What is a structured? Structured is a complete, data. Structured data is a data where the data is kept in a proper form of data. Proper form of data, where the data is kept in the proper form of data, where the data is kept under the proper form of data. What is the proper form of data, guys? You can say a data which is kept in the form of a table, where table is the collection of what is it, guys? Rows and columns. Where table is the collection of what? Rows and columns. Where the table is the collection of what? Rows and columns. Where the table is the collection of what is that? Rows and columns. Where the table is the collection of what is that? Rows and columns. Where the table is the collection of what? Rows and columns. Okay, guys. Where the table is the collection of what is that? Rows and columns. Okay. So where the table is a collection of what? Rows and columns. Okay. So here you can say, guys, table is a collection of what? Rows and columns. So now I'm just writing you an example here. Okay, so what is it we can say, guys? Here we can say name, ID, then you have the salary, and then you have the job. Guys, name, salary, job. So guys, I can say the name is, let us say here as the alien, and here you can say, guys, something like this. Okay, ID number, and the salary, let us say some 30,000 here. Okay, and the job is, you can say, guys, clerk. Clerk. So guys, here you have it. So then the next one was that you have it Bobby. Let us say 40,000. Senior clerk. That's it, guys. And you have the next one is what? Carol. Carol, and you can say something like this. And here you can say 50,000. And you can say software engineer. And then you have what is it, guys? Everyone. David. Something, some volume of the data you can say. That's it. 60,000. SSC, that is senior software engineer. So guys, this is the data we have it. Okay, it is called as what? Structured data. It is called as what? Structured data. Wherein these are all the columns, guys. And these are all columns. And the whatever the next bottom you have it, those are called as what? Rows here. So guys, these are all the columns. The above are called as columns and these are called as rows. So just you look into this data, you can easily understand, guys, what kind of data and what is the purpose of this data. You can easily understand. What is that? So we can easily understand what is the purpose of the data here. Okay. What kind of data and what is the purpose of it? I can say that we call it as what? Structured data. That we call it as what, guys? Structured data. So we can say what's it? Structured data is nothing but the data which is kept in the form of what? Rows and columns. Okay. Whereas what is the next type of data, guys? You can say semi-structured. Semi-structured data is nothing but the data which is kept in the form of a, guys, what in the form of what is it? JSON files. The data which is kept in the form of what? JSON files, or else we can say XML files, or else in the we can say HTML files. So these are all, can you see here, guys? Everyone, these are all the, guys, these are all the various types of data we can have. What's it? Semi-structured data. So we can say what is it, guys? Semi-structured data. We can say what is it? Semi-structured data. Semi-structured data. So the data which is recorded in the proper form of what's that? Yes, guys, in the form of JSON file. Let's try to see. First of all, what is JSON? Basically, when you talk about the JSON stands for, guys, JavaScript object notation file. JavaScript object notation file. So guys, the JSON stands for what is it? JavaScript object notation file. The Java, okay. JSON stands for what is it? JavaScript object notation file. The JSON stands for what is it, guys? JavaScript object notation file. It stands for what is it? JavaScript object notation file. Okay. So wherein the JavaScript object notation file, the data is recorded in the form of what is that, guys? The data is recorded in the form of a key value pair. So what is key value pair? So this is called as a, you can say, curly braces. Under the curly braces, you will have key value pair, key colon value pair. So what is this key value pair? Let's try to understand this. The same data, whatever we have it above data, is written in the JSON format. So we can say, guys, this is the opening. Okay, this is the opening brace, and this is the closing brace. We can say, guys. Okay, opening brace and the closing brace. These are the two braces we can say. That's it. Okay. So here we can say between these two you have the data. What is the data you have it, guys? Everyone, the data here you can say, everyone, the data you can say what's it? If you're writing the first row here, guys, everyone, if you're writing the first row, so what's the first row you can say? Guys, you can say name, colon, then your what's it, guys? The data. So data I can say what's it? ALN here. Okay, comma. Next one, what is it? You have it. Another one, guys. So you can say here ID. The next one is colon. And whatever the ID you have it. Comma. And the next one, what is it? You have it. So here you can say what is that? Salary. Salary, and the salary is what's the salary, guys? The salary, let us say it as a 30,000, comma. Okay, everyone. So just have a look on this 30,000. So in the same way, I can say what is it? Job here. So here you can say job. Okay, guys. So job is here. What is it? And the colon. This is the job. So guys, what is the job here? You have it. You can say the job is a clerk. Can you see here? You can see the clerk. So finally, the data is ended here. So now, guys, this entire thing is called as, what is it, guys? It is called as the JSON document, where the JSON document is the collection of what? Key value pair. So this is called as a key, and this is called as a value. Together they are called as what? Key value pair. It is called as what? Key value pair, where this is nothing but it's called as what? JSON file. It is called as what, guys? JSON file. That is called as what? JavaScript object notation files. JavaScript object notation file. That is called as what? JSON. Okay. So this is nothing but one of the semi-structured data. It is called as what? Semi-structured. So see, what's the difference you have it? The structured data, you can easily understand it. But semi-structured data, guys, it is also understandable. But here you have, what is it? The same data is basically kept in the form of what? Key value pair. So here, this is the keys. These are called as keys, and this is called as value. Together, they are called as what? Key value pair. It is called as what? Key value pair. Pair is nothing but the both of them together. Pairing is called as a pair here. Okay. So this is called as a JSON. Okay, guys. It is called as what? The JSON file here. And now the next one, what is it? You have it, guys, unstructured. So unstructured means what? The whole data, whatever the data you have it, that is called as unstructured, such as the data in the form of what? Photos, videos, videos, and then you have what's that? Chat histories. All this is called as what, guys? All this is called as what? Unstructured data. It is called as what? Unstructured data. It is called as what? Unstructured data. So guys, it is called as what? Unstructured data. So here you can say, guys, unstructured data. So this is called as what? Unstructured data, where it is a collection of, what is that, guys? Unstructured data is a collection of, what is that? Yes, it's photos, videos, etc. So these are the three varieties of data which is classified here. The big data is classified into three categories of data. What's that? Structured data, semi-structured data, and the unstructured data. Okay, so that's it, guys, for the day here, and we'll just continue tomorrow here. Okay, with the same session, and the same video will be uploaded on the YouTube. I'll share you the link in the there is all like to your WhatsApp. You can just start streaming the same. Okay, thank you. I'm ending the session now.